I guess I'll start. How glad are you now that the investigation has reached a conclusion and you can move on?
Yeah, I think it's good to be able to move on, be able to focus on the season now, be able to focus on the team we got here. So I think I wouldn't really say good because it's obviously a pretty crappy situation, but I think it's good to be able to move on from it for sure.
How do you get back to that team chemistry that this team had 2 years ago or even in the past?
I wouldn't really say it never left. I think it's just kind of, you get new guys every year, so I think it's more of just bringing in different guys, bringing in the guys that haven't been a part of it for the time being. So just kind of getting the new guys involved with what we're kind of focusing on right now.
Everybody looks at the quarterback. It doesn't matter what year you're in. The quarterback's just in a different place. Has it been like an accelerated situation for you to get up to speed, to be where you need to be the leader a quarterback needs to be?
I wouldn't say accelerated. I think I was not probably not the biggest leader on the team last year, but I think I definitely held my own. So this year it's just kind of, I've been here for now going on my third year, so I think it's a pretty decent amount of time to be able to establish yourself as a leader, be able to just kind of focus on becoming a leader on the team.
Speaking of that, are you up for the challenge of being the #1 quarterback?
Oh, definitely. This is the reason I came here. The reason I came all from Arizona was for this specific reason, so definitely.
After a 3-9 season last year, have you noticed the redemption and the motivation factor there from this program?
Definitely. I think the coaches have been stressing it all season, or all off season, just how we don't want to do that again, want to focus on this year, and try and get at least 10 wins this year for sure.
Coach, last year, well, not just you, but a lot of guys was talking about getting thrown into the fire and how that's going to pay dividends. It's going to hurt now, but it's going to pay dividends down the road. Do you think that's the case with you in particular, like what you've gotten out of being on the field?
I think so. Last year I got a nice little feel for the game, being able to start a couple games. So I think definitely last year's experience will help me out for this upcoming season, being able to not have the same jitters that I had last year. It'll be a little better, be a little more calm.
Sure. You say your goal was 10 wins this year? Is that what you said?
I think so. I don't want to set anything right now. I don't want to put anything in stone, but that would definitely be a pretty successful season.
How confident are you that your team, you guys can kind of overcome those unexpected losses that you guys have had to deal with this summer? Yeah,
it's definitely not the most ideal situation, but I think the guys we have here are great. I think they're good character people, good workers, good football players. So I think with the guys we have right now, we'll be a pretty good team.
Without going into your life history, how do you get from Arizona to Michigan State and be in this position you are today? What were the bells that went off? What was the connection there?
I think when I came and visited, or when I was offered, I decided to come up and visit, and it was just a different feel from most colleges. I think you could ask pretty much anyone that this place treats you more like a family than any other places that they visited. So I think that was the main reason I just felt more comfortable here. I felt more like I was part of the family.
Is there a West Coast mindset versus a Big Ten Midwest mindset, do you think?
Not specifically, not for me. Maybe for some other people there might be, but for me, I'm ready to work no matter what team it is, no matter no matter what the situation is. So.
I'm sure you're asked this, but a little bit of a relief to get back out on the field for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely good. Be able to focus on football, be able to focus on the season upcoming. So I think we're definitely heading in the right direction. It's just a matter of time now.
Freshman coming on, what's the big piece of advice you give them maybe you wish you had heard as a freshman?
I'd say just be confident in yourself. I think even though you're a freshman, that doesn't mean you can't start, doesn't mean you can't play. Definitely have confidence in your game. Study as much as you can about the playbook. Just kind of, go out there and ball.
How is this group coming together? Obviously, the summer is, very important as you guys transition into fall camp. What are you guys doing to get to where you need to be as individuals and as a team?
Yeah, we got team activities that we got. We trying to organize some bowling or some, going out and eating together. So, and obviously the workouts, just working out with everyone, seeing who the leaders are. All that helps in that situation too.
you've been called a hybrid, a little bit of Kirk Cousins, a little bit of Connor Cook. That's high praise. How do you digest that? What do you do with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely high praise. It's awesome to be able to compare it to those guys, two of the greats in Michigan State history. So I mean, I try to model my game after both of them. Also, kind of get a little creativity of my own. So it goes with the territory, I guess.
I don't know if you figured out, but I'm working on a preseason for the MSU, the Fox production. I put out a preseason publication, so I'm going a little more background than these guys. What was the initial connection between you being in Arizona and Michigan State? Was there a natural tie there? Or did you just come in cold?
I mean, it was pretty much. I'd been getting letters from them. I think I had talked to their coach, Coach Salem, a couple times. But I mean, it was just Coach D called me up and decided to give me an offer. And I knew, like, coming off a Rose Bowl win, I knew they were a great team. I decided to take a visit. Like I said, I just fell in love with it when I came here.
So it was just a matter of cold calling, basically. There wasn't a relative or anything like that.
The closest relatives I have are in Iowa. So I mean, no one I really know is from Michigan.
Did you even know what Michigan State was?
I mean, growing up, I mean, probably not the greatest. Once they kind of won the Rose Bowl, I started to pay attention, started to look at them, and it definitely excited me.
So that was the hook, the Rose Bowl.
I think I would say so.
Who's your biggest influence in football that I might need to talk to?
You're talking about like coaches or
coach, parent?
I'd say probably my father.
Yeah, I can call him.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he pushes me. He makes sure I'm doing the right things. We talk at least every day or every other day. So
that's
definitely the biggest influence. Can I give it to you after?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'm like, hold on. You get some number? Yeah. So he's like, hold on now, brother. What's this offseason been like for you guys, and how are you all trying to come together and kind of block out the noise of what's taking place?
Oh yeah, this offseason has definitely been positive for the guys that are here. We've been working hard. We've been establishing who the leaders are on the team. Trying to figure out who's going to be the bell horses or bell cows, I guess you'd say, for this upcoming year.
Talk about those leaders and establishing those leaders. Any names that come to mind?
I mean, I'd say Brian Allen, obviously, being here for a while. Jared Holmes, being a senior. I think those are two main guys. Also, Chris Fry. I think all three of those guys would be awesome to be in the leadership position for our team.
How have you guys dealt with the outside noise that has taken place with the investigation? What has Coach D told you all in dealing with that quote-unquote distraction?
Yeah, I mean, distractions obviously aren't the greatest, but I think he's kind of just told us to focus on what we got here, who's here right now. Just focus on that, focus on building up the players around you. So that's kind of what we've been doing this offseason.
So you guys feel like you have something to prove, right, after what's taking place record-wise last year going into this season?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, we're definitely looking forward to the Bowling Green game. That'll be a good one. So time can't go quick enough right now.
Chip on the shoulder there, right?
Yep, definitely. Excited for it.
Thank you.
When we talked a couple months ago, you were talking about trying to grow into the leadership role and that type of thing. How has that been going for you now that you guys are sort of on the field and working out again?
Mm-hmm. I'd say it's going pretty well. I feel like I've kind of grown into leadership position. I've grown into the quarterback position a little better too. So I think it's going pretty well.
With the amount of guys who've left the program, I think it's probably 10 to 12 guys now who've left since last season. Does the locker room and the group have a different feel to it? Have you been able to put your finger on how things have changed in that regard yet?
I mean, I'm not sure if it's a different feel. I definitely like the feel that's happening right now. It's a very positive mindset, very positive vibe that we got going on. I mean, we're all ready. We're all ready for the season. We want it to come. We just want to win as many games as we can.
Where did the positive vibe start from? I mean, from outside looking in, right? It's been a lot of negative perception from outside people. Like I think
everyone just kind of sees that everyone else is working hard. When you work hard, people notice. So everyone's just kind of coming together, just trying to figure out who the leaders are again. So stuff like that. Yeah. Thanks, man. No problem.